Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is Toppled, which I heard had an update, so I wanted to check that out. I'm going to start with walls, because you're toppling like a wall, brick wall. Could have done bricks, I guess. Or brick, not bricks. Anyway, we started with walls. I think I want to use this A, maybe. I can move it to the middle. Get some good letters out of it, like TRA. Let's do train, that's good. They both have an R, but I haven't placed either of them. I'm going to keep on this left word. Where do I want these to be, though? The R and the A are not in spots that I usually put them. We could be an ER word, but we'd have to like start with A and then end in ER. Like anger, but there's no N. Something like amper a word. Let's do amp. No, we can't do amped, but amper's not a word. Acher, like someone who aches? No? Okay. I thought maybe. I have to use the R, so I can't do like ached. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a different strategy here. Maybe I'll just guess this right word, because I can definitely do an ER word on the right. So, like S something something ER seems like a good idea. Sober? Why not? It is an SER word, and the left is not, but we found an O and a B. These are almost always first. So borax? Borax, nice. And then we have S, maybe sugar? No, that's not. That's AR, not ER. Super. Super borax. All right. Let's move on to Fibble. We start with theft. There's a lie in every guess, including the one it gives us. So I want to see if I can use this T at the end, and then put the E somewhere, and then use either another T, an H, or an F. What if I guess 8? E-I-G-H-T. It uses the H, puts the E somewhere, uses the T at the end. All right, so we do have a contradiction. This says there's a T, this says there's not. So what we learn is that there is definitely an E in the word, and there's definitely not an H in the word. Okay. I could continue putting E at the end, or T at the end, but then I'd have to bring in another T or an F, which is starting to look iffy. So maybe if I omit the T, that's going to be our lie in theft. We know we can't omit the E. There is an E in the word. So if I omit the T, then I need to either omit the I, put the I second, or use a G. I could look into an ER word. And use the I in place. I think an IER word is going to work best here. Liver, for some reason. That's the first thing I thought of. What did we learn? Well, there's a contradiction between these I's, which means there is an E in the word, which we already knew. And otherwise, we didn't have any contradictions. I could do another ER word. I just couldn't put an I in the word, and that would be okay. So maybe we would do like LER. What's a good word for that? Put the L somewhere else also. I could do like I was actually thinking LIER, but I can't actually use that I. L second, is that at all possible? I could do double. I can't do double E because I can't have the E in theft be a lie if I omit the T. So maybe not that. What if I did like an LEAR? Then I need the V. Okay, so what about lemur? Yep, that works. The lie is this L here. Ooh. So there's a contradiction between these R's and between these L's. Okay, so this is the best result you can get. I call it an X-wing after what Sudoku calls it, but you can imagine drawing a line between this L and R and a line between this L and R that forms an X. One leg of that X has to be true. Because there's a lie between these L's and a lie between these R's. There's only 2 lies in total, so we found them. So anything that's not those L's or R's has to be true. We already knew there was an E in the word, but the other thing that we know is that either the lie is here and here, this leg of the X, or the lie is here and here, this leg of the X. So we either have an R at the end, or we have an L somewhere. What do I want to choose? We can't do ER anymore. In fact, one of these E's is lying unless there's an E at the end. So actually what I want to do is I want to say that this R is the lie. And I want to put E at the end. And then I'm still going to omit the T. I'm still going to omit the I. In fact, we have to omit the I. So we know that's our lie, which means we know that's our lie. Okay, so yeah, all of these E's are true. So we have to end in E, which means the R is the lie because it can't also be at the end, making that L true. Okay, so actually we've proven all of this. So what we've learned is we end in E and there's an L somewhere. That's it. And the L's not first. Wow. Okay, so we're starting over basically with something like this. Something like clone. All right, so we know this E is true. We knew it had to be there. I'd like to continue using the L second if I can. You could do like an L-A-N-E if that's a thing. Like plain. All right, we have a contradiction between these N's. We know this E is right, but now it's proven again. It means what these L's are correct because they agree with each other completely. So the L is somewhere other than first or second, which means it's going to cause this A or this N to be wrong. I am thinking we're an ALE word. What's left? There's an S, which normally would be useful, but can't be scale or shale or stale. Whale doesn't work. There's no H. Email? No, email's not spelled that way. I'm looking. I think I have to omit the N. I think the N has to be lying both times. Not sure what other option there is. Because if I use the N, it's not going to... Yeah, this N is definitely the lie. Well, yeah, this N is definitely the lie if the A is true. If the A is not true, then I have to end in LNE. Which then I'd have to use an A somewhere. No, I couldn't use the A there. Okay, doesn't work. I think both ends are the lie. I think we are A something E. We need the L, A-L-E. There may be another way this resolves, but I really think it's ALE. What are we putting here though? Quail? No, there's no U. So vowel wise, we could use another A or E. We can't use another E, but we could use another A. But I don't see a word for that. Otherwise, we don't have other vowels, except the Y. We could use a Y, but it seems difficult. So we need two consonants that work there. Is there another option? So the first thing I'm going to try is this A being the lie. So if this A was the lie, let's not mark it out because I'm getting confused. But if the A was the lie, then that means there is an N, but it's not there. So this N is the lie, and it's supposed to be yellow. So we have this A and N lying. If the A is a lie, this N's lying as well. We need an L in one of these two spots. We definitely end in E. So we'd also need an N somewhere, but not there. So would it be like an LE at the end, and then we would use an N somewhere? I'm thinking about SN, but something like angle, but there's no G. Angle would otherwise work. And something else, ankle? Ooh. That's tough, but it is. It's ankle. Okay. Glad I looked at alternatives. That was tough. Ankle's a tough word. Okay. Let's do Betweenle. We'll start with ankle. 2.7% away from ankle, I think still puts us in early B. Let's try a BA word. What is it? Like baggy? That's the first thing that came to mind. Why not? Wow, okay. So if we are BA, we're extremely early BA. Like back or... what could we do? Badly? Ooh, right before badly. Bad... What is it? Badge? There we go. Ooh, nice. Badge and 4. That was a good solve. All right. It wasn't actually lucky starting with ankle because we would have been very close to the beginning of the alphabet anyway, and I probably would have tried a late A or early B, and it would have been about the same. All right, let's move on to word 500 here. We're going to start with badge. 1 yellow. Gotta love the 1 yellow result. I always assume it's the E until proven otherwise, because E is the most common letter. We just have to put it somewhere else, which is plenty of places for it. I want like S, R, T, L, N, some of those letters. Stern. Seems pretty good. Green and a yellow. So I'm going to say we still have the E, and then obviously one of these other ones. Maybe we're an ER word. Oh, but that can't be green and yellow, though. Okay, what if E is in the middle and R is second? There's a lot of those. So something RE, something, something. I used up a lot of the good letters, but should still be able to do this. I'm thinking about EE something, but I can't actually think what we'd end with because D is gone. There's a lot like greed, creed, but how about wreck? That's fun. Wreck. 1 yellow. Okay, so obviously the E cannot be green there, but we're going to say it's yellow again. I use E until proven otherwise. It means no R. Plenty of other common letters to use. Got to move the E around. What if we just did like a TE word? What's left? If I just do TE, that would be this. Oh no, sorry. One of these has to be in place. Could be like an EN word. That might be interesting. Oops. So something, 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 EN. It's always harder for me when I only have the ending. Vixen is fun. We can ignore the X if it's wrong. Oh, wow. Okay, so we proved there's no E. Vixen had nothing in it. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to say it's the A then, the other vowel. And then 2 of stern are in. I'm going to say maybe the R was supposed to have been green there. Maybe that's a good idea. And then we have an S or T yellow. What if it was like ART ending? Apart, we could try 2 A's. 2 yellows and apart. So if R is in, it has to be yellow. Isn't all that bad. If A's in, this first one's yellow. No T, so we'd have to have the S first. And then we need something in red. Oh, it's the R. Okay, so we start with S. We have an A somewhere, not the middle, not second, middle. So probably something around there. And then we need an R. Something like this. Cereal. So. How about sugar? No G. I'm gonna guess sugar anyway, to see if I'm on the right track. 3 greens in sugar. The S, the A, and the R. I just have to find the right word. Probably. We're kind of running out of letters here. I can't use another A because it's yellow here and red here. Oops. Yellow here, red here. So I need an O? Solar. Oh. Solar is easy. I don't know why I didn't think of solar one guess before. I probably could have. I was just trying. I wasn't sure about the SAR, so I wanted to just test it with the first thing I thought of. All right, not too bad though. Let's move on. Polygonle. We have a 7-letter word today. This repeats and this repeats. If I did ing, what's that look like? Ooh. Ageting. I don't think we can do ing. If we do something like ER, that's pretty nice because it repeats this R here. This has to repeat, probably a vowel, which is tough with that E there. Like an ER word? Or trixier. No? Trippier? No. Worth a try. All right, I guess I could show my fillers for 7-letter words. So we're just going to do machine instead of machined. And we're going to do poultry. Okay, we start with P. This letter's not an R, O, or A, so would it be an H? Or let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. That's the total number of letters we need because we're a 7-letter word with 2 repeats. So minus 2 is 5. So it has to be the H because nothing else is allowed to go there. Oh wait, it could be the R. Hold on, I think it is the R then. Sorry, for some reason I thought it could be the R, but the R wasn't in this repeat spot. I don't know where this H goes. Probably has to go here. And then this, oh no, that's a repeated letter. A or O? Wait a minute, what's happening here? Maybe it is PH then. PH, A or O, Pharaoh is a crazy word. All right, I'm glad I didn't tinker with that too long. How many options were there? Not many. Leakage, penance, Pharaoh, pricier. Oh, the IER. I could have done pricier. I didn't think of it though. Pricier would have actually helped quite a bit with Pharaoh. I wonder what that solve would have looked like. Anyway, let's do the mini. Sleep. Not. There's a P. Hippo. Still a P. Probably PR. Oh, we can't do the E or the O doubled up, so I think we need to do like an R or Y. Start with P, and it's Perry. No. I was pretty sure it was going to be that. Punny? Wait, it accepted punny. Should have thought of something else. Putty. Is that TTY or DDY? I don't know. I hope it's DDY. Oh, I missed it. It was puffy. Darn. Very trappy. All right, let's do Symble. Start with Blaze. Nothing from Blaze, so I follow up with Toxin. We want those uncommon letters. All right, and this is why. We're going to assume it's not OX something N. Because, like, what would that be? So we're going to assume that these greens are the out-of-place letters. We need to mix things up, and we're not going to use the X. So we're going to do something, and then N. We still have an S, so maybe an N second. And then an I or an O. And then we could end with a T. Like snipped. I don't think that's it. We could do ST. We could do a T and then I or O. And end with... We can't end with N. We'd end with the other one. Ooh, this is actually tough. I may have to do a filler. Okay, we could do an I second, and then we could do an N, and then we could do a T at the end. That seems reasonable. Pin up is a word, but not pinut. Would it be UT? Can't be an O, A, or E. Can't be A, E, I, O, so it would be a U. Or Y. Or an ST? Inst? It can't be an O second, is the thing. Peanut spelled weirdly. ST? Inst. Minced. All right, what about IT something? Oh, we can't end an N though. End like O. What about? Oh, I'm gonna. Okay, I need to guess something. I'm gonna guess Pinto, even though it can't be. We're gonna go from there. Wow, so I picked the INT correctly, but I did not put them in the right spots. So actually, that means the N has to go here. The I has to go here. No, the I could go in either place. I think we're NIT. I looked at this. Or we're NT and then ending in I. Which would be weird. What are we putting before that N? Unist, unert. NT ending in I is weird. Untry. This is weird. I may have to do another filler. I'm gonna do a filler that just has NI here. See if that's right. What should I do? Like SNI? Because I feel like it might be SN. I'm just gonna do... I thought of snick, but I don't think that's a word. It accepted it. So it is SN, but it's not I third. Which is weird. Because I thought it had to be. It has to be something in Toxin and Pinto. That's not an N. SNT doesn't work. But it's not an I. I's not in the word then. Oh, I did O in both cases. That's why. It's SNO. And then we have to end in T then. Or I. Snort. Okay, nope. It's something else. Snout, maybe? All right, there we go. I was so sure on snort, I didn't even look at the result. All right. Yeah, I didn't analyze this properly, and I think Pinto was a terrible guess because it also had the O in it. Yeah. All right. Cool. I got there eventually. Let's do Fusele. We're gonna start with snout, but we're only gonna get that S and O. Okay, there's no S or O in the word. Here we're gonna get symbol-like clues. I want to use really common letters then. Maybe like a TR, and we could end in E. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna avoid. I'm not gonna do the E. I'm gonna do trial. I think that'll help. All gray for trial. Okay. And in this twist, I'm not allowed to guess FNOSTV. It doesn't mean they're not in the word. It just means I'm not allowed to guess them. So it's possible we're not gonna be able to get the word, but it's not like we're close anyway. So all we know is there's no SOTRIAL. So common letters I might want to get. The E and U are the vowels that I can guess. There aren't any like high value letters to get now because we're not allowed to guess. Oh, we already got rid of T. We can't guess N. So mid grade letters like P, C, G. Anything come to mind here? Oh, I can. No, there's no R. Something like UPE or how about a UDGE word? Can't do fudge, can't do nudge, unfortunately. We could do pudge. We have all of that. There is just an E. We have to repeat a letter, and because we know there's an E, I'm thinking about repeating it. Wow, like what's even left? Cheek. Cheek is left. All right, there's one E. There's CHE. What are we doing here? Can still use an N, I suppose. So here we're going to get ambiguous yellow-green tiles. So we'll know it's in the word, but we won't know if it's in place. But we know E is not here, here, or here. So I'm going to try it second. Maybe an HE word then. I mean, we could do it like a CH, but I can't think how that would work. Oh, you know what? ENCH is actually really good. Bench. That was the answer. Okay. That's how we do CH. Cool. All right, let's play Toppled. I heard there was an update, so let's check it out. So what we need to do is we need to make 4 5-letter words out of these tiles, and we can just move the tiles around as we want. Well, we can build words, and the golden letters are letters that start the words that it built it out of. But you don't have to get its solution, but if you do get the golden letter solution, then there's a bonus in score. So what's a letter? I think I need to start a word with A first, because that's kind of the hardest one to start a word with. Not that it's that hard, but compared to L, C, and S, I think it is the hardest. What if I did aloha? That's pretty fun. Let's submit that. That wasn't the golden word. We could try for it, but maybe we can just finish this without finding all the golden words. Start. Oh no, there's not another T. Are there any like, let's see. We're kind of low on vowels now. SH. We could do shart. That's fun. Okay, not a gold word, weird. Starting with L is tough though, with only 2 vowels left. Maybe aloha was bad, just because it used too many vowels in our starter. So if we're going to start with A, we are going to need 1 more vowel, but I'd like to only use one more vowel if I can. Maybe arrest. Oh, apparently I don't know how to spell arrest. Probably 2 R's. Argon, no. Alone? And alone uses 3 vowels still. I like ending in ST, but... Oh, I could do alert. That's good. Ah, golden word anagram found. Interesting. So it's supposed to be... Oh, so it's not supposed to start with, or is it alter? I think alter is probably the anagram. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll just leave that. Probably start with C next. CR. Crash, maybe? That's a golden word. Nice. Something's got to use this Y. SH, maybe? Huh. Maybe I start with L first. Keep wanting to do lasso, but obviously that uses both golden letters. Trying to think if I can end in Y, or maybe we do LY or something like that. That would be interesting. But I don't think so. Is it like an NNY thing? Like sunny, but there's no U? I feel like we have to do SH though, because I don't see how the L uses the H. So let's think of an SH word then. Like shady, but there's no D. Shoal, but I can't use that L. It's a golden letter. Or do we like end in SH? Maybe we do. Maybe we do like L and then we end in SH or something. Lashy or something. That's a weird word. Not sure about that word. Yeah, me neither. I'm wondering if alert's anagram was supposed to start with L. Is there a word? I don't think there is. Starting with L, using AERT. Maybe I should delete it and just make sure alter was the golden word. It's another anagram. So I don't think we start with A. I think that's the issue. So we start with the L later. LATER. There we go. That makes so much more sense. Okay, now we got to start with A instead of L. Annoy. There we go. And then slash. I thought of slash, but I didn't want to use the golden L, but that was it. So I shouldn't have left the anagram in. All right, cool. I got a score of 600. Nice. Cool. Well, how'd you do? And those are the games for today. Hope you enjoyed them. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.